Guys, I will be discussing about the call by value, call by reference, and also I will be discussing about the pointer and array. Observe here carefully. How many parameters I have here? I have one parameter. So please observe, I'm passing one value. So call by value in the sense what? Call in the sense what are you trying to call? You are trying to call a function. Outside the main function, I have defined the function called swap. Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to the yet another interesting and the last session in your subject that's going to be on pointers. So guys, what exactly that I have in this session? Have a quick look. Guys, I will be discussing about the call by value, call by reference, and also I will be discussing about the pointer and array. And along with that, I will also discuss about the array of pointers. And the last concept that I'm going to discuss about is all about pointers to the pointers. Let's check quickly what exactly that I have here. Guys, call by value, it's going to be very simple. Let me just explain it in a simple way for all of you. So call by value in the sense what? Call in the sense what are you trying to call? You are trying to call a function. So how exactly you are trying to call a function? You are trying to call a function by passing the values. So that's what I will call it as a call by value. Let me just show you an example on that. So guys, take an example as a program. I have a function called cube. That's what you need to observe here. I have taken a function called cube. So that I have defined it outside the main function is what you need to notice it here. Right. So I have a function called cube. You all know that. I need to call this function. How do I call this? So please observe. This is what I will call it as a function call. This is what I will call it as a function call. Observe here carefully. How many parameters I have here? I have one parameter. So please observe, I'm passing one value. So what is the value of this site? So what exactly I have stored in the site? So please observe, I have given site is equal to 7. So what exactly that you have in the site? You have the value. You are trying to call this function with the help of the value is what I will call it as a call by value. All right, the next one that I have is all about call by reference. Sir, what is the meaning of call by reference? Again, it's the same thing. Call in the sense you are trying to call the function, but here in this case, you're not passing the value. Instead, you are passing the address of the value. That's what you need to observe here. So what exactly it means? Let me show you that. Observe carefully. Guys, when it comes to the call by reference, I should define the prototype first. So prototype in the sense how exactly my function header will be there is what I have to define. So that I will call it as a prototype. So please observe here. Void is a return type. Again, swap is a name of the function which I'm going to define, and I will be having two parameters. That's what you need to notice here. Ampersand in the sense it will accept the address as a parameter. That's what you need to observe here. So fine. Outside the main function, I have defined the function called swap, which has got two parameters. And I want all of you to please observe what kind of the parameters that I have here. I have two parameters. Both the parameters are of type integer and it's a pointers. You all know that pointer is a variable which holds or which can take the address of another variable. So when I'm passing the address, when I'm calling the function, I'm trying to pass the address. That's what you need to observe here. So if I'm passing the address, so I should have the capacity to store the address, right? Then I should be a pointer. So now, so here I'm passing the address. From here, I will be storing the address to this. So how can I store it in the normal variable? I cannot store it in the normal variable. That's why I have the pointer variable. That's what you need to observe here. You are trying to call a function by passing the reference of the variable. So that is what I will call it as a call by reference. Fine. Moving forward to the next concept that I have. So guys, the next concept that I have is pointer and array. So you all know that it's a very simple concept. I made it very simple, I hope. Okay, so again you have the concept called pointer and array. So guys, how do you declare a variable? So let's check. Guys, you will first write the data type. Here I am writing the int as a data type and you will write the pointer variable. The same way even when you are trying to create the array, pointer array, you will just write the data type of the array and then followed by the star and the name of the array. So this helps me to create the pointer array is what you need to observe in this time. So guys, it stores the address of another variable is what you need to observe. So this is how I will be creating the pointer array is what you need to remember. Moving forward to the next point. So guys, array of pointers, this is what I have already discussed. So what exactly that I'm trying to deal with here? So guys, you already have studied or discussed about the array of pointers. How exactly that I have when I make the array as a pointer. So guys, it stores the beginning address. That's what you need to keep it in your mind. All right. So what is that I'm trying to declare here? So please observe, to declare an array holding 10 integer pointers, this is the syntax that I am trying to do it. So I repeat, if I want to declare or if I want to hold 10 integer pointers, I will be declaring like this is what you need to remember at this point of time. Moving forward to the next concept that I have, pointer to a pointer. What exactly pointer to a pointer? So according to you all. So guys, you all know that pointer is a variable which holds the address of the another variable. Now, it's a very simple concept that you need to understand. So pointer to a pointer. Observe, this is a pointer variable that I have. Okay, so what exactly this pointer variable? Pointer variable holds the address of another variable. So observe, this is one variable and this is another variable. All right, so I am holding the address of another variable. The variable which I am holding the address, that is also pointer is what you need to remember. So that is what I will call it as a pointer to pointer. Let me explain this concept with an example. So guys, observe here. I have a variable that is going to be pointer. Obviously, you all know pointer is going to store the address. So, but this address is the address of another pointer variable. So again, if I ask this address, so I will be getting where exactly my value is located or stored. So this is what I will be calling it as a pointer to a pointer or pointer variable which holds the address of another pointer variable. Then how do I use this, sir? Here, say for example, if you write int star p, so this is what I will call it as a pointer to a pointer variable. So guys, this is what you need to understand in this concept. By discussing this, let me wind up the concept of pointers to all of you. Hope the sessions was helpful to all of you. By saying this, thank you everybody.